Hi test dummies, it's 6 a.m. and I have to go for a run, but let's talk about what we did in the last video. So in the last video, we made this and that and this drop right here, and we made it all work. So now it's time for us to curve up here and then go like down. Alright, boys and girls, we're in like the ass back of my apartment right now, building this guy. I have the wide angle lens on, so all of my depth perception is broken. Took the tubing off a little bit down there, so that way I can shape up this turn. I don't think it banks here. I think it sort of like twists at the top. It transitions to the other direction, so I gotta do that, but right now I'm just building out this, the base plate here, so I gotta like build it out, I don't know, like here-ish, so I can build these supports up, because this is actually easy to shape, unlike that menace over there. That was hard. Do the thing that I said this morning when I go blah, 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 all the way down. So here's the concept I have for the, God, man, I'm really bad at the focus game right now. So here's the concept I have for the first part of the triple down. It's a triple down. Yeah, at least a triple down. So, man, I don't know. I don't think it's actually going to make that, because that's a pretty ambitious height, which is unfortunate, because I think the shaping is really good. But, like, let's see. Yeah, that's not much shorter, and it, like, sort of barely clears that. So I'm going to have to lower that, which sucks. Or, actually, what I'm probably going to do is put the rails on and see how bad it is, and then lower it. So we'll do a test run then. Well, that's not really close at all, is it? So I lowered this and it's still not making it over, so I'm going through and adding this like double spine here, and I'm adding more of the rigid rods here to see if that little bit of extra support will help it get through. I'll put it on the tripod and drop it to show you guys how it's going right now. It's like so close. And I'm hoping that a little bit of extra support is going to get it over this hill. See, it's like that close. So remember when the train used to make it over that? Well, since I fricked around with this by adding all the rigid rods, I guess I'm finding out now, and it no longer makes it over that. This is stressful. So I guess I'm probably going to give these guys a rinse in isopropyl and see if that helps, and maybe lubricating them. I'm not really sure. Sometimes lubrication helps for this, sometimes it doesn't. I'm still trying to figure out the science for these ceramic bearings, so I don't know. We'll get back to you with that. Man, this sucks. So I decided to apply some lubricant to only the running wheels, so the top 4 wheels on this car, and I'm braking it in right now, and this is what you have to do when you brake in the car, so I'm probably just going to speed this up and show you what sort of monotonous, stupid process this is. Okay, now once I've done that enough and I'm bored, I just kind of hit it with the air here. And that'll knock out the rest of the oil. Which is probably not advisable, but enough of it's worn in, probably, that it doesn't make a difference. And I'm just impatient, and I want to see it work. So let's see if this works. See, it works pretty well. So now I'm gonna get the rest of the train out and see if just doing this to the front car is enough to fix things. So here's the real interesting thing. This still doesn't work. I even put a little piece of tape right here to try and smooth this out to see if there's like a pothole here that's causing a lot of the problems. I don't know why, but I'm gonna run the car up to the top of this hill and it's gonna make it over that, which is awesome. So I've got this I need to figure out, which I guess I'm just gonna go back to replacing all of these with flex rods. I don't know why that would make a difference, but I guess it might. But if I just start this, if I start the car from a standstill here, it makes it over that. Let me show you. So that makes me want to lubricate all the rest of the wheels on this car because I only did these two and there's 1, 2, 3 more sets to do. And if I do that, I'll get even more performance, and that's always good, right? So everything that I have ever learned about building these things is that more rigid equals better. But I just replaced all of these rigid white rods back with flexi rods, and I'm flabbergasted. I'll just show you. So yeah, my life's a lie. If you're a mechanical engineer and understand why making that less rigid would help. I mean, I guess I'm glad it's working now. It actually made it over that hill faster than it has ever gone over that hill. But Mike, you've been rambling about a bunch of random crap and we actually haven't made any progress on this, and I know. And the answer is because this has been extremely finicky. So I don't really want to lock in the layout after this until I've managed to build this turn in a way that I feel will be reliable long term. I think it's time to stop procrastinating and build the layout that I said I was going to. All right, test dummies. Here's the shaping for the triple banked whatever down we got going on. That's pretty good. Right here. Let me see, yeah, you can see it like here. This is a bit of like a kink that I gotta work out, though that might get smoothed out when I add the center tubing. So I'm gonna add that first to see if that fixes that. And this part, I might try to lower just a little bit more so we get like flush with the ground. But obviously this is like super temporary, so I'm not worried about that yet. But if we get that flush with the ground, then I can build like the platform over top of it. And it'll actually look like it goes underground, which is the entire point to me wasting all these pieces on this platform. Center tubing added. Look at that. That looks clean. And everyone keeps asking, oh, how do you shape it? And it's just like this. You add little bits and bobs where you think the track should go, add that center tubing, and you just smooth it out. And you just spend a lot of time looking at it, trying to get smooth sections. Look at that. That's exactly what we're looking for. If you saw the short that I posted, you would know that the car is barely making it over the twisty part of the triple down. It like crawls over top of it. Well, I re-lubricated the running wheels and also the side and upstop wheels on the car, and that's made a huge difference. And so we'll look at that right now because this guy is running. So yeah, it makes it over that so much better now. Alright, test dummies, this is what I'm working on right now. Let me turn on the lights and ruin my circadian rhythm. Boom. Because I have to go to bed, but these lights fry my eyeballs when it's really dark. So, yeah, we're going underground and we're popping back up. Like every other thing in this project, I bet you that's too tall, and I'm gonna have to lower it. But I guess we'll find out. Alright kids, this part works. It gets all the way down there, and it gets all the way up here. I even wasn't that over ambitious with the height. I had to lower it just a smidge, but in general, this is working. I threw the tubing on here just to see if I was out to lunch or not on the height. Oh, come on. Alright, so I added some real supports to this. This side of it is now like the actual supports, and as you can see, I'm running the coaster because I'm an efficient man and I want to get all the testing and filming done at the same time. So here we go. We're gonna lock this guy up and zoom out a little bit. That That's a full shot right there. And it should work. Woo! Alright, so test dummies, that's probably going to be it for the video because I have a lot of footage and we've made some decent progress. So I will see you in the part next where we make more of the layout. But now it's time for spaghetti. So goodbye.